Today I'm in Kigali, Rwanda, in Kigali Convention Center, where hundreds of young people across the globe are gathered in Kigali to exchange and show the potential of their ideas in terms of becoming the solution or the game changer in many problems that you are facing today, where some of them are in tackling malnutrition, sustaining agriculture, environment, health, technology, ICT, and many more. In our program, we are going to talk about how Anika is a startup owned by young ready Rwandan who is studying in United States of America. So her ideas is all about how she can hydrate foods as well as handling post-harvest, sustaining environment, and increasing food security in Rwanda.
Ghislaine Noella Ingabire. I go to Wellesley College in the US. I'm a second year. And I have a project that I came to present here at the Baobab Summit.
So which college are you in the United States?
Which college?
Yes.
So it's Wellesley College.
West College.
Yeah.
So what do you study?
I study economics.
Economics. What kind of project are you presenting today?
So it is a multidisciplinary project that aims at reducing one of the biggest challenges that farmers are experiencing currently in Rwanda, which is post-harvest food loss, where they plant and then they harvest, and then they have a lot of it that goes to waste before it reaches the market. So a lot of it goes to waste, and considering the time, the resources, the water that they put in it, it's such a big loss for farmers. So we're trying to find a way to reduce that loss, especially because we realized that when fruits and vegetables are put on the side, when they rot, they release a very dangerous gas that's called methane gas that is even more dangerous than carbon dioxide. So that's impacting our environment directly, and we're not currently addressing that issue. So once we figured out that all of that was happening, we tried to come up with a way to preserve the food before it rots. So that's the point, that's the main goal of our project, and the way we're going to do it is by food dehydration. So it's going to be a large-scale food dehydration process. So we're going to take that excess food that farmers have. We're going to buy it at a discounted price because they don't usually get any income for it. So we're going to buy it at a discounted price. We're going to take it into Anika, our factory. We're going to slice it, dry it, package it in biodegradable packaging, and then sell it on the market.
Yes. So when you see what you are saying, this kind of different steps that you are going to use, packaging, machine, factory. So do you have all these, or it is a part of is part of what you want from this grant?
Yeah. So at the moment we do not have that. And that's what we hope to get from the funding. We're hoping to get money to start up. So we're hoping to get money to get the space, the machinery, and the packaging, and then we can have a pilot program where we'd produce the products and then put it on the market and see how the market reacts to it. And that'll also be part of our research that we'll do once we're developing the product. So it's all going to be a matter of how the market, since it's a new, relatively new product, we want to see how people react to it, and we also want to tell people, hey, did you know about this? This is how you can eat it. This is how you can cook with it, because we need to tell people how to use it as well. So all of that is going to come up of our pilot program that we hope to do after we receive funding.
From this program, we spoke to Andrew Akwuka from Ghana and Precious Mackenzie from Zimbabwe. They have a project called Patatas Agro Enterprise. Their project is aimed to alleviate childhood malnutrition in Zimbabwe by reducing the community input-fied crop production. Here, when I visited them in their presentation, they show how orange fresh sweet potatoes can make a change.
So my name is Precious Mackenzie. and I'm a student. I'm studying agricultural sciences in Costa Rica at university, but I'm from Zimbabwe.
Yeah, from Zimbabwe. What's something which makes you happy?
Well, my goal is to work towards ending hunger in Africa. And also nutrition, malnutrition, which is a big challenge.
Really?
Yeah.
You seem like you are familiar with agriculture. Do you study agriculture?
Yeah, I do study agriculture. So my passion is ever since I was young, I've been doing agriculture. I come from a family which does agriculture. So now I'm studying agriculture.
So before we reach where we are on the project you are presenting, how agriculture it is in Zimbabwe? So is it easy? Is it the people are doing there are benefiting from it, or they are still struggling?
So there are two sides to agriculture. The smallholder farmers, those are who produce at a very small scale. Then there's the commercial production. Of course, it doesn't have like a lot of impact on the community, the commercial side. But for smallholder farmers, these are family farmers who produce on a small scale at family level. And they're the ones who are faced with challenges like climate change, because due to changes in rain patterns and other challenges that affect agriculture, the produce or the productivity is reducing every year. So as young people, as part of also the solution to solving hunger is also to teach farmers on how they can adapt to climate change and how they can also face those challenges and still succeed.
So you said two things that are very interesting. You said climate change, seed which has resilient to climate change. So, and mostly in African countries, we are still using traditional seeds which have no capacity to climate change. So do you see any solution for how Africans, small farmers, the commercial farmers, how can we use modern and seed which have resilience to climate change? Do you see any solution in coming days or in the future?
Definitely. So many organizations, there could be non-governmental organizations or big research institutions, they're working really hard to develop improved varieties which are not only adapting to the to our climate, but also have better nutritional value. So those are two things. The crop should be like resistant to climate change issues. Then also it should have more nutritional value.
Yeah. So let us come closer to the presentation that you are doing here. I have seen your project is all about fighting malnutrition by adding value to this orange sweet potato. So how do you do it, and what do you want to tackle?
So we have like three main strategies. So the first thing is to bring the new variety, the orange sweet potato, to the farmers, because some farmers are still producing the white sweet potato. So we bring the orange one, we train farmers, we teach them about the benefits of the new orange sweet potato. We teach them of the benefits, the health benefit that it has vitamin A, it has vitamin C, it has zinc, and all other benefits. Then we also train them on how they can produce more on small areas, and also using using no chemicals, but just doing it in a sustainable manner. Then after that, we offer them the market. So we offer them that if you produce, we are going to buy from you. We do it at fair prices, because the other challenge that are facing smallholder farmers is the middlemen. The middlemen, they have very unfair prices. So that's one of the challenges that we're also trying to solve. Then the next step is to, after we buy those sweet potatoes, we add value to them. So we are making different products. We're making flour, we're making puree. So from puree we can bake, we can make bread, we can make biscuits, all the other baked products that you can think of. And of course other complementary products. In the long run we also plan to do noodles and pasta, spaghetti. Then the other part is also teaching people about the benefits of these improved foods, doing nutrition education campaigns, so that the people will know why they have to consume our products. And we're mostly like targeting schools, because this is a problem that affects mainly children. So we partner with schools And through their school feeding programs, they have like school feeding programs. We offer them our products, they buy from us. Then also the children have good food.
Health with Us is another Rwandan startup located in Masaka, Kigali, Rwanda, owned by Mali Emenilele and Nadine Radukunda. Their startup is aimed to increase the well-being of orphans in Kigali, Rwanda, through a nutrition awareness program where they aim to create a kitchen garden in a local orphanage to grow different fruits and vegetables. So today, who am I with?
We are with Nadine Radukunda from Rwanda, a student at Ashesi University doing mechanical engineering.
Where?
Ashesi in Ghana.
In Ghana?
Yes, please.
So you are doing?
Mechanical engineering.
In which year?
I'm going in my third year.
Well, you're in the third year before you graduate. You know, have you done any research proposal?
I have done some research paperwork, but like that deep one is like class project and research.
Yeah, but in fourth year you do research.
Yes. We call it a capstone project at Ashesi, so it's like you research as other universities call it.
So which part of Rwanda are you coming from?
I come from the northern part of Rwanda, but I currently stay in Kigali.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Which part, which district?
Musanta district, that's right.
So today you are here, you are presenting the project. What is about?
So the project is it's called Health As, and we help street children who lives in the orphanage, where we provide the kitchen gardens for them so that they can have a balanced diet. Yeah, basically.
Why do you choose children who are in orphan?
So most of those children, they don't have parents, and most of them, they just decide to live on the street because some of the family members, they don't want to take care of them. And if they're in the orphanage, you find they don't get too much support, and the donation is not that much to sustain their well-being or their living standard. So as someone who's passionate about children, I wanted to just help them, and in any way I can help them.
Yeah. Someone can ask, how are you going to support these children ending malnutrition? Are you going to give them 100 of sacks of maize, kaunga, whatever? So what are you going to use to support them?
So what I'm going to do, me and my team member, we are going to create the kitchen gardens, as I said, where we'll be cultivating mushrooms, carrots, cabbage and green beans, and also some tree tomatoes like ibinyomoro, where they can get fruits and vegetables in their homes instead of them going to buy them in the market, where in Kigali especially the vegetables and the fruits are very expensive, and to just give the balance that to those children is very hard, depending on the donation that or the investors or the donors, the amount of money they provide to the orphanage. So we want just to limit the expenses, and apart from that, the sales income which will come will be used to pay or to buy other toiletries or expenses like bath soaps and toothpaste, whatever, pens, books, whatever they need in everyday life, because they are students and they just want to achieve and aim higher.
Why are you sympathized with this?
So I believe as a human being, in order to achieve something great, you just need energy. As you know, you are a kid. Once you're like in Rwanda, they say "Gito candy," and then you need something to help you grow. Yeah. So if you eat healthier, you think well, you can gain energy, which will help you to improve and develop yourself.
In our activity list, we have training and workshops for the children and also for orphanage members, so that we will be teaching them. We will bring the experts from Gardens for Health, and also
you are partnering with them.
Yeah. We are visiting them, then preach our idea, then we can work with them. So we are bringing an expert from there. Then they will come and train the members of orphanage so that they can do it even in our absence.
Yes.
Yeah. So the young people, what they have to do is to come from their comfort zone. They must think that they are able to do everything. And then that confidence will make them have ideas for what they can do. The first thing, as they were saying, is to have courage and creativity. And then whatever idea you have, begin it. Now is the time.
According to Ashley Corrier, manager of youth engagement and networks at MasterCard Foundation, says that among the 30 startups presented today, only 10 will be awarded 25,000 each.
So when you see all of them, they have a wonderful project.
Yes.
So what do you do when you are selecting them?
Yeah, so it's a great question because there are just so many young people who have incredible ideas, who have a lot of leadership potential. And essentially what we do is we're assessing all of that. You know, we're looking at their business model. Is it sustainable? You know, have they engaged community members? What is their, you know, are they already proven leaders? Do they have a model that's already proven, or do they need support with research and development? So we look at a series of different criteria to assess, you know, who are the teams that are ready right now. We really believe in all the scholars, but some may have just ideas that are slightly more developed, or it might be slightly more ready to get the funding and to get the mentorship that they need. Mm-hmm.
Some of them, they are based in agriculture, they're based in malnutrition. Malnutrition goes with agriculture. Mm-hmm. Why? Do you see something which youth can do in agriculture and you're fighting my goal?
I would say it stems from a few different things. One, a lot of the scholars that are in the program come from rural communities, themselves have worked in agriculture, or their families have worked in agriculture. And one of the things that we often see is that these young people are finding solutions to problems that are very personal to them. So because they've grown up on farms or have seen these things firsthand, they have a lot of solutions and a lot of potential solutions that can support themselves, their families, their communities. So that is what I think agriculture is so important, but also widely represented in a lot of the ideas, is because it's so personal, and you know they have so many innovative ideas to really transform agriculture in their communities.
At the end of our program, let us acknowledge that the MasterCard Foundation collaborates with the Resolution Project to host a Resolution Social Venture Challenge, where it provides a pathway to action for social responsibility for young leaders who want to create change that matters in their communities. So this is Habimana Jean-Claude. Another program like this, please be with us on the next Thursday, same time, same day. Goodbye.